Guys, we rehearsed this. It's quack. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Nemasauce server. And look at my fancy duds. That's some pretty fancy armor there. You can't have it. It's mine. So you're here on the server and you just started off and you've got yourself a base, you've got yourself some food, you're okay. You're not, starving or in threat of, having the mobs attack you. So that's good. Now what? Well, I think you should start with Ex Nihilo. Because you can. And it doesn't take much. In fact, let's do that. Right over here, as standard, you just start off with grabbing some wood, and all you really need are just 2 pieces. Let's just come over here, because this is actually my claim. Actually, I'm going to get both of those out. Let's see, I need 1 of those, and then let's convert the other into sticks. Alright, so, actually, I like the crafting bench made small. That's what I like. And let's go ahead and make a crook. Hey, you go right there. Crook, right there. That's what you need because we're going to bash some leaves. And I think we'll leave those leaves up there. We're just going to bash these leaves here. What we're looking for, saplings. Those are always nice. Up there's a sapling. But what we're really looking for is a silkworm. So that's what we're going to go ahead and bash until we catch ourselves a silkworm. Aha, there we go. Silkworm. Finally got one of those. Alright, then, it's kind of crappy leaf-wise here, but I'm just going to go ahead and say infect. That's what you need to do, is go ahead and get that silkworm into the leaves, and I'm going to go ahead and chop down the rest of these because they're kind of already been chewed up, and we'll let the silkworm infect these leaves. So that's what we need to do. Yeah, I'm going to chop down this because we're going to need to make a few more things to get us going here, and you can also go away because I chopped off most of your leaves. Because you were stingy and not giving me the silkworm I wanted. And you too. But what we do want to do is take those apples. We will replant those trees and they will grow. So, things to make. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to convert it all into planks for now. That can go away there. You can go away there too. Let's see, things to do. Let's go ahead and make a barrel. So we're going to need some of those, and that's a barrel. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and just stick that right there. Just kind of keep it out of the way. And I'm also going to make a hammer. So let's go ahead and make some more sticks. Stick. Hey, stick right there. Oh, fun like. All right, so there is a hammer, wooden hammer, and we are really good to go at this point. What we need to do is get this, you can see it's infesting. It's 97, 98, 99, 100%. It's fully infested. If I were to harvest this with a, now it's down to 67% infesting. Strange. What this will do is you harvest, especially with a crook, you harvest the infested leaves, you'll get more silkworms, but you'll also get string. And we need string. But we also need the leaves to get infested. So that means we get to just kind of sit on our butt for a while, right? Wrong! We got work to do. We need to get 3 stacks plus 16 cobble. So let's go get that. 9 hours later. I have my 3 stacks of cobblestone plus 16. So you can see the infestation has kicked on and starting to go, which is very good. So let's grab our crook, and I just dumped the stuff in there because. And I need to harvest a bunch of these leaves, and I want to harvest only the ones that are 100% infested. The ones that are only partially infested, like this one here, 1%, yeah, you won't get what you want out of that. Maybe it's 100% and then when it infests over it loses some because it moved it. I don't know. All right, so I'm harvesting these because give me string. Why are you not giving me string? There we go. I got some string. So I'm harvesting these. Oh, got a little silkworm too. I thought string was pretty much like 100%, but apparently not. Anyway, I am going to just get me, I think I need lots. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest lots here. And I love that weird little bug where it kind of pops back when it's not there. Anyway, I'm going to carefully harvest lots of this. Probably just break my crook in the meantime. One of the things that you need to watch out for as far as these leaves are concerned, if they decay, you won't get, yeah, see right there, you won't get anything if they decay. So you want to go ahead and actually break them with the crook. You can break them with your hand, but that's not going to return nearly as much as if you do it with a crook. So that's the key thing. Let's see, I think 18, oh, let's go for 2 more. Why not? You and you. Oh, you weren't fully infested. Where's another 100% infested? You. You. Oh, silkworm. I want another string. Give me string. You. Give me string. There we go. 20 string. I think that should be enough. Because once we've got our string, then we need to go ahead and make a sieve. So let's get these guys out of here. And we want a sieve. Sieve. No, with there. And since this is oak, it's just going to be one of these. I need 2 of these silk meshes, which is 8 string and a stick. So yeah, I've got enough for that. So let's make 2 of those. And then just the rest I should have. I have no more sticks. All right. Gimme. And now I have a sieve. Alrighty, I'm going to stick the sieve right here. Ba-doop. And the next thing to do, since I have my hammer, there we go, hammer, is to take the stacks of cobble that I have, and one stack I'm going to hammer into gravel. Thrilling, isn't it? But yeah, you want to take one stack and hammer it into gravel. Well, let me stop. You're going to have to hammer all 3 of them into gravel. And then put aside your stack of gravel and then lay down the gravel and hammer that into sand, and then hammer the other one into sand, and then take the third one and hammer it a 3rd time into dust. So you will have a stack of gravel, a stack of sand, and a stack of dust. And you could actually be doing that while your leaves are infesting. That would work out just fine. But I got enough string that I'll just let that go. And hammer. I think I'm going to maybe make an iron hammer just because it'll be faster. So, did a whole bunch of hammering there, and you can see the leaves are pretty much all infested now. I've got my stack of gravel, my stack of sand, my stack of dust, and I took 7 of the cobble and pounded them into gravel, pounded them into sand, pounded them into dust. If you happen to have, if your goal is dust and you happen to be around someplace, I don't know, that has lots of sand, you could skip the gravel and cobble stage and go straight to hammering that into dust. But I don't know any place like that that's around here to get any sand in large bulks. Nope, don't know. So what is next? Well, next is to sieve all the gravel, sieve all the sand, and sieve all the dust. So I'm going to go ahead and, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and start that with the gravel right here. You just take your gravel and just right click. And I like being right close to it. And all the goodness that comes out will go into your inventory because you're that close. And nothing out of that one. Some bits and pieces and stuff and things. coal and flint and whatnot. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do all the gravel and toss the results into there, and then all the sand and toss it into there, and then all the dust and toss it into there. But I'm going to leave the 7 dust alone. Stay. All right, sieving time. Sieve time. Alrighty, it's done. This is what the gravel gave me, and that's quite rare. Diamonds actually are more common than that, but these ores, if you combine 4 of them together, let's go deep, like this, you get a gravel, and you can smelt that right away, or you can use your hammer and hammer it some more. But these are the things I got out of the gravel, and this is what I got out of the sand. Some cocoa beans, those are nice. Certus quartz, very nice. Yellorium, extra good. Exotic seeds, I think just give you random stuff. Cactus seeds. I was hoping to get some ancient spores because that would allow me to get some mycelium. And again, you sit there and combine, these in a group of 4, and you'll get well, let's do that, just so you can see what you get. This aluminum ore sand, and that you can smelt and get an ingot. But we won't do that right now. And then this is what the dust brought in. Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, bone meal. I'm going to steal 7. Blaze powder. Yay, blaze powder. Certus quartz dust. Skystone dust. You can make skystone out of that if you throw it into a crucible with lava. And then we've got the various ores again. So let's grab this. And there's your aluminum ore dust, and again, you smelt that and you get yourself an ingot. But what I say is it's always worth to take these and rehammer them. Let's grab that and rehammer. And you will get quite often more out of it than you would just by smelting it down. See how I got 5 pieces out of that, which gives me another sand that I can punch up, and that gave me just 4, so it was just the return that I wanted. And so now I can go ahead and smelt that into aluminum, but I've got an extra little bit left over, so that works out very nice. Let's toss that away there. Okay, the 7 extra dust, what you want to do is combine that in an oak barrel. Now, I like having those outdoors because if it rains, it will fill up the barrel and give you water. But, desert, no rain. So, I already tossed the water in there. Now you throw in your dust and you've got clay. So I'll just go ahead and repeat this real quick and get me 7 clays. Alright, so there's our 7 clay, and if I combine that with, I don't need clay blocks, I need just regular clay. So let's go ahead and combine those together, and that gives us porcelain clay. And I need only 7 of those, so that's more than I actually wanted, but that's okay. 7 porcelain clay. Let's go ahead and craft that real quickly as a cauldron sort of shape, and that gives us an unfired crucible. And let's go throw that into my smelter here real quick. Cook, 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 cook. This will give us a fired or a full crucible out. Oh, it's too full, so let's grab the stuff here. And the nice thing about the crucible, I'm going to stick him right here. And I'm going to, give me that. I'm going to put a torch underneath him, and then the crucible on top of that. Oh, that came on unexpectedly. And I needed, let's see, 7, yep. And what you want to do is put in here your cobble. And looks like I got 5 cobble in there. You should be able to smelt 8 in there when it's all said and done. This will get you lava, which is mighty nice, and I think that's too close. I do believe that is too close. So as soon as that gives me lava, I'm going to pull that out of here and move it probably up here. Should be far enough away. Yeah, I think that would be a better thing, because I certainly do not want to lavatize my building at this point. Anyway, we do want that. The 8, if I calculate it right, you know, I think 4 cobble will get you a lava bucket's worth. Possibly 8 would be enough. We've got a little extra cobble around to get you going, but yeah, we've got a bunch here. I think what I will do is start hammering these into ingots and then smelt them up and go from there. You know, once we've got lava and we can sieve stuff and we're processing things, then the question is, now what? That right there is what I generated out. So 9 iron, osmium, some aluminum, copper, silver, lead, and tin. And then I still have bits that are less than 4, plus the other stuff. So that gives me a bunch to... Oh, there's 4 I missed. Anyway, so that gives me more that I can process as I'm doing stuff. But I'm going to snag one of those little redstones. And let's come over to here. You can look and see that it has in there enough for a single bucket of lava. So I'm going to go ahead and snag that bucket of lava, and I need to make a stone barrel. So similar to the other, I need some stone. Where do I have stone? Stone. 3, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and you become slabs. We need a slab there. All right, so there's our stone barrel, because that's where we're going to store this lava. And that's going to come over here. Let's toss you right there, put the lava in there, and then that little bit of redstone that I wanted, netherrack. So I don't need that there. I'm going to put netherrack. I'm going to actually put the netherrack one further down. And light that on fire, and I'm going to break this cauldron, or crucible. And I think that's going to lose its lava in there, but that's okay, because... Oh, nope, light it first. I have a flint. Whoop, I had it right there. Let's go ahead and light that. Okay. And take our crucible and put it right there. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. But if you notice, the melting speed now has 3x. With the candle, it was 1x. If I had lava there, that would be 2x, but the fire from the netherrack is 3x. Things better than that would be the molten pyrotheum. That would actually be higher than that, but I think I still have some cobble here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss that in. I wonder if I can toss stone in there, or is it just cobble? No, I could toss the stone in there. Alright, that'll give me another bucket's worth of lava as that gets melted down. That's mighty nice. Okay, so what all do we need to do next? I think next would be to let that melt and make something that will get us a lot more cobble, because having lots of cobble is a good thing. So I think I need to grab this. I'm going to need some of that, and some of the other bits. Not enough out of what I made here, but from other stuff I've gathered, I'm going to make a few things, and we're going to get ourselves up a cobble gen. Alrighty, I think, is that melted enough? Yeah, we've got a bucket's worth in there. I made a storage drawer. So let's see, what else did I make? I made some transfer pipes and transfer nodes. I only need 1, but since I had an ender pearl, I went ahead and made 4 because I didn't want to use the redstone. And I think I got everything else I need, so I'm going to drop the node right there. And then I'm going to put right on top of that the drawer, And then, let's see, break sand there, there, and there. Let's see, now I need, actually I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to grab a bucket of lava, and you're going to go here, and let's get some water. Come here, you. Actually, I should grab cobble, because that I think will work better. Cobble. A cobble. Let me out. Alright, I'm going to put cobble right there, and water right here, and that should start producing for me cobble, but I need an upgrade, and hey, there we go, 4 lapis, that should be sufficient. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, what do I need for a world upgrade? World interaction upgrade, that. Okay, so iron pickaxe, got that. I said I got that. And then those are there, and those are there. There's our world interaction upgrade. And we got all of that from that first run we did. And you go right there. Cobble. Free cobble! And it will just slowly over time just run up and make more cobble for us. And having cobble means that we can just come here and fill up our crucible and get more lava. And you can build stuff from that. You can craft that into sand and then into dust. That's just the beginning of all sorts of good stuff. So there's your Ex Nihilo. I do suggest you make some covers and cover these up, because you don't want to accidentally step into the lava. That would be bad. And I still think I'm far enough away that I'm not going to catch anything else on fire. But yeah, other things you can make with lava in the stone barrel or in water in the oak barrel. We did, let's see, you can take organic materials here. Let's see, do I have, I've got string. I'm going to dump some string in here. Let's see, do we have enough? There. There was enough string that it's going to start composting this, and you can do that with any sort of organic matter, leaves, saplings, various foods. It will compost that into dirt for you, which, you know, hello, there's dirt all over, but, you know, if you wanted to, you can make dirt. If I had some ancient spores, and you get that from the sand, then I could toss that on a piece of dirt, and that would make it mycelium. And if I put the mycelium right next to the oak barrel, put water in it, it will produce witch water. And if you throw sand into the witch water, you will get soul sand. And you can sieve soul sand, which is very nice. Water and dust, we saw that. That makes a clay block. I was thinking it would be a clay ball, but it's a clay block, so that's nice. If you fill this, let's see, water and milk, gives you a slime ball, so that's very nice. And then over here, this will do all those recipes, plus if you put lava in here with a redstone, that will give you a netherrack. That's what we got burning down there. And lava plus glowstone will get you endstone. So yeah, you've got quite a lot of stuff that you can produce here. You've got trees to get you the wood you need for drawers, etc. All the string you should ever want from that, and plenty of cobble, which works very, very nicely. So yeah, there is your Ex Nihilo. You can just pound away and get things done. There is an add-on to Ex Nihilo, and that's Ex Astra. In fact, if we take a quick look here, I'm clicking there, Ex Astra. Some of the things that's very nice, an automatic sieve. So you can feed it from above items and feed it power, and it will sieve the stuff for you, and you can pull out the stuff from the bottom. There's also an automatic hammerer, which, again, you feed it power and items, and it will hammer the cobble and the sand and the whatnot. It'll also hammer those ores, the ore gravels, the ore sands, and then you can sit there and take the results and smelt them down. So that's very nice to have. Not really going to go into them right now. Lots of Invar and Electrum, stuff that I don't want to make right now. This one, again, more Invar or, Dark Steel, which, yeah. So plenty of good stuff there, but good stuff. You can get all sorts of things with Ex Nihilo. Well, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Nemasauce server, showing off how you can get going and get all sorts of stuff with the Ex Nihilo mod. Thanks for watching. Bye!